Hey guys, and welcome to Armchair Conversations with Rob. The other day we were doing a little series on some principles to help you get through your life and have a fun time getting through your day. Well, principle number 2 was basically knowing your limits and breaking them. Know your limits and then breaking them. Well, I got some questions about that one because I kind of rambled a bit and it was a little bit unusual. But basically, what I was saying was this. As part of getting to know yourself and as part of being able to be effective in your quest for self-development and growth, part of knowing yourself is also knowing your limits. Knowing your limits meaning like know your threshold, know what ticks you off, know what's too much for you, too far for you, so that you know how to intelligently then push past those limits. You know, knowing that certain things set you off, certain people set you off, certain rules, regulations set you off. Knowing those things helps you to be able to transcend them and use the other principles to help you become better. Well, a lot of people, don't understand that knowing your limits isn't about like not going past them because that we're after growth here and change, so we're not going to just sort of know our limit and stop at the line. We're talking about being able to push past them or understanding that when you are pushed past your limits, which is actually really what I'm trying to say, when you are pushed past your limits, understand that you still can go back to principle number 1, that it's all good, that you can make choices about how you behave and how you respond with ability. Okay, so it's not about people pushing you past your limits and you breaking down, or not ever testing your limits or trying to intelligently break your limits. It's about the fact that there are going to be times when you get to control how you progress past your limits, and then there's going to be times when other people are going to seemingly control that, or situations or circumstances are going to control how far you're pushed past your limits. And it's not something to be afraid of or something to bring you back to that level of discomfort and resistance that we talked about in principle 1. It's about the fact that chaos always precedes growth. I mean, part of the process of change, like I talked about Eleoprigogine, and we talked about entropy, and we talked about having that chaos in the system to basically scramble the eggs, tear it up, and then you reorganize and restructure at a better, stronger level. In other words, a better, stronger, more able to cope you.